to another edition of Bobby Bree's Audio Stories. This is, I know last week we had a strange week because of the release of my book, The Planted Seed, a Book of Hope. And I promised you a good story this week. And I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to give you two. So, with the allotted time that I have, I should get going here. By the way, if you're in the local area of Vermont, come see me tomorrow night from 4 to 6 at Dick Maz's General Store on Lakeshore Drive in Colchester. Okay, first one is called Foundations of Love. A friend of mine is in the midst of losing her mother, and another friend lost her father a week ago. It feels like my generation is learning and experiencing the transition from being a child to losing foundational people in our lives, those who have been by our side since the day that we were born. It's difficult to relate or even contemplate this loss while they are still here because it feels unimaginable. Then it arrives like a thief in the night, forcing us to confront the profound emotional void left behind. One day at a time, we will let go of the petty issues that we once had with them and begin to realize how much their decisions have shaped us for better or worse. As weeks and months pass, we look back with both love and sadness. The difficulties of the last days, months, and years of their lives begin to fade, becoming almost invisible in our memories. Even though our pain of their loss lingers, we start to laugh and share stories, reminiscing about moments that make us smile. The hole that is left within us never fully disappears. It simply grows smaller over time. We quietly fear if it ever vanishes completely, we might forget the love they gave us exactly when we needed it the most. I feel for my loved ones and friends who are going through these difficult times. It's like having a bad case of the flu that the doctors say that you'll be okay. Yet the amount of time that it takes to get fully healthy may only be 2 weeks. It just seems like forever. The difference is, as many folks said to me after losing my mother, the sadness will diminish but will never disappear. It takes so much longer than I had perceived. I think the hidden anxiety we all have as they pass, we realize that maybe for the first time that our name in the book of life gets closer to being the Reaper's next selection. But this is out of our control. Maybe we need to embrace it every moment with the memories of past love and love of others in the present and the future, and leave the memory of smiles and support and unconditional love that the loved ones left behind after us will have the foundation that will assist in their days, months, years after we pass. Remember, what's next for your loved ones is an existence full of the rays of unconditional love. They will want you to share yours while you are here with others until you move to the place of eternal light that washes over you for eternity. May God and the energies of the universe embrace you and turn your tears into smiles, because that is exactly what your loved ones lost would want. That one's called Foundations of Love. Hope you like that. The second tonight is one that I just wrote a few days ago. It was kind of to to be a celebration of what I went through with the release party. Anyways, this one's called The Gardner. The moist rain fell from the dark gray skies, bringing either relief or disaster, depending on how long it lasted. The soil had become so dry that it resembled concrete more than the fertile earth. As I watched the rain fall, I found myself believing that God possessed both the wisdom and the power to withhold the rain long enough to protect our homes and livelihoods, yet still send enough to soften the ground and nourish the plants that sustain not only our bodies, but also our souls. At times we question the existence of a higher power because of the unpredictable events that can lead us into seasons of fear, uncertainty, and despair. I like to think of God as a master gardener who planted a seed within me, a seed that becomes my soul. From the very beginning, he carefully nurtured that seed, providing the richest soil and the purest water to help it grow. Like any plant, our lives are shaped by both droughts and floods, hardships and blessings alike. Hardships and blessings alike can either can alter our direction of growth. Yet the one who planted the seed continues to watch over it, tending it with patience and purpose. He offers us glimpses of what we might become, even when we cannot see the full picture ourselves. Rather than worrying about the countless things beyond our control, perhaps we are called to trust the gardener who cares for us. He sees the entire landscape of our lives, the parts hidden from our view, and knows how every season, whether dry or abundant, contributes to the growth of the seed he planted within us. That's the gardener. So, let's sum up. It's been a great week, and it's going to be even better going forward. Like I said, we have this Friday at Dick Maz's General Store in Colchester. Next Tuesday, if you haven't yet, please get your tickets to the Planted Seed launch party at Phoenix Books on Church Street in downtown Burlington. Tickets are available through 7days.com. We'd love to see you all there. Jennifer Gennari, the famous Jen Gennari from jengennari.com, the famous author, will be speaking to me about the Planted Seed, taking all your questions. It'll be a great night. And that will be Tuesday night from 7 to 8:30. What else should I share? Oh, the celebration event here in Colchester was off the charts. Couldn't have been happier with the turnout. I asked my late mom if it could just be a celebration of love and caring. I used the expression, a backyard of love, and didn't she deliver? And I am very appreciative for that. Anyways, I'm recording this on Thursday. It will come up on Friday. But I will be at Dick Maz's when I typically would record this on Friday nights. So, it's Thursday. It's not Friday. And, man, I love every single one of you. I appreciate you. And starting On the 30th, I fly out to California, and I'm going to be driving back and stopping and talking to anybody who has an interest. So please send me an email at plantedseed321@gmail.com. Tell me where you live. We'll stop. We can chat about the book, The Planted Seed. But if you are in other areas and we can't do that, and you want The Planted Seed is available from any bookstore. You just have to walk in and say, I want The Planted Seed, A Book of Hope by Robert Degree. And they'll get it for you. Or you can use the online stuff, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, PhoenixBooks.biz. But you can use your own place. And also you can go to your library and ask them to have it available. All of those things work. But I love you all. And I hope the best for everybody. And please say a prayer for me for my drive back from California. I can certainly use it. Have a good night and God bless.